The oil and gas industry is up in arms over President Barack Obama's proposed new budget, which would impose billions of dollars of new taxes and reduce loopholes on the oil and gas industry. In essence, in other words, President Obama is proposing that the federal government decrease its financial support and financial incentives for the oil and gas industry. Well, we asked the American public about this, and lo and behold, we find that Americans are slightly more likely to say that the federal government should increase its financial support for the oil and gas industry than decrease. Not by a huge margin. You see the numbers there, a 9-point margin in favor of increasing rather than decreasing financial support for the oil and gas industry, a net plus for increasing federal support rather than decreasing it. Now, to be sure, look at the difference here when we ask the exact same question, but relating to the alternative energy industry, such as solar and wind and so forth. We get over 3/4 who say that the federal government should be increasing financial support for that industry. We found that consistently. Americans are all in favor of investing a lot of federal money in alternative energy sources. The key finding here, however, is that although it's much lower, we still have a plurality of Americans who say increase support for the oil and gas industry as well, rather than decreasing it. This is going to be a big fight. The oil and gas industry supported John McCain in the election last fall. Of course, he lost, and now they have Barack Obama. They're mounting a campaign now to try to oppose his budget proposals on these new taxes and reduction of loopholes. Looks like to us, the American public in this instance, slightly more in favor of the oil and gas industry position than President Obama's. I'm Dr. Frank Newport, editor-in-chief of the Gallup poll.